On today's workshop, I want to cover off the focal inside amplifier and plug and play harnesses to add amplification to your system. First thing I want to talk about is the amplifier itself, because it is probably the most simple piece of the plug and play puzzle, but often the most complicated one to understand. So I'll try and make it as super easy and simple for you to understand. So let's talk about the amplifier first of all. It is a standalone amplifier, obviously super small, as you can see by the size of the pen and the amplifier here. This is a 55 watt by 4 RMS rated amplifier. So plenty of power for all the focal inside speakers, plenty of power to give you a significant upgrade over stock, and small enough to mount pretty much anywhere in the car you want to. So it is a standalone amplifier, so it comes with speaker level input or RCA level inputs capable on there. So it is just like any other amplifier, but because it's so small and comes in an inside box, it's very, some people misunderstand it as being a super simple amplifier upgrade. So 55 watts by 4, super compact, and will give you tons of power for that upgrade for your factory speaker system. Step number 2 is the T-harness. Those of you who are familiar with remote car starters in Canada, obviously are very familiar with this process. So this takes, for example, this is a Ford T-harness. So this takes the factory Ford plug. You plug in your factory plug for your Ford. You get separate power and ground for your amplifier, and you've got the T-harness portion for plugging in your Impulse 4320 amplifier. So super easy. We have these for over 50 different vehicle brands: Ford, Volkswagen, Toyota, BMW, you name it. We have them available for you. So the third part of that will be the extension harnesses. So we have multiple of these available depending on how long you need it, what the vehicle application is, but these are gorgeous. I mean, we're talking about a wire harness here. It's hard to get super excited about it. When you look at this, it looks like it's from the factory. It's nicely wrapped with the Tessa tape on there. The speaker wires are all twisted pair to reject any noise you might get in the system on it. It's just a really well done extension harness. So whether you're using a factory speaker system or you're upgrading to an aftermarket system on it and plugging in the amplifier, this makes it look like it belongs in the car. It doesn't look like some kind of afterthought. So if you're taking your car in for service, you're not going to get any question marks as to why this is in the vehicle. So we have an application guide for our dealers to make things really easy to understand what parts you need, what harnesses you need. I'm going to share the screen here with you and show you. This is the Excel sheet you have with over 1,095 vehicles, 50 different vehicle brands on here. I highlighted one that's really easy and popular in Canada, obviously, is a Ford F-150. So let's say we want to add this impulse amplifier to this factory system. What harnesses do I need? Do I have to call Grant? Do I have to look up a sheet? No, you can just go to this Excel file, and we're going to add the impulse amplifier. So it shows you which extension harness you're going to order to make it work. If you're adding a subwoofer harness to the system as well, it shows you what harness to order. So very, very simple. You go by vehicle brand, model you're using, and then what applications you're going to use. If you're using the amplifier, if you're using the iSub Active, the Excel sheet makes it really easy to figure out which harnesses you need. So I want to show you this, how simple it is to use this amplifier in a plug and play situation on a non-amplified system from the factory. So you've got your focal amplifier, we've got your T-harness for whatever vehicle you're using. In this case, we're using a Ford T-harness. So you've got your Ford harness, power and ground, and then you've got your T-harness application ports right here. So input harness, output harness of the amplifier. We give you the output plugs to go in here. So female to male, click. Female to male, click. Connect your power and ground and back into your T-harness. Does it get any easier than that? You just got to reroute the harness to make it nice and tidy, but that is all the application, all the wiring you have to do is plugging in the extension harness into the T-harness, and your plug and play system is done as far as the wiring goes. So there you have it, guys. An easy way to add our focal amplifier into any focal inside system to make your plug and play audio system sound badass, way better than stock, without breaking the bank, and make everything fit. For more information, check out focal.com.